All right, guys, and welcome back to Armchair All-Stars. Man, it is week 11. The the playoff rankings the committee has made their first picks of the season. Did you see any shocks you saw in there, Jason?
Kind of surprised how far Notre Dame is ahead of Miami, considering they lost to Miami. But
Yeah, I saw that too. That's bothers me.
well, and they did. Miami did lose to two unranked teams, but still, I mean, I know they're giving them a bit of a doubt. They lost to two of the top teams allegedly by a few points, but eh, still, me placing somebody over top of someone that they got beat by still bothers me a little bit.
A long way ahead of them. It's not like they're side by side or anything. Because
Yeah,
one's in and one's on the outside looking in, way outside.
why ain't Louisville ahead of them when they beat Miami?
It's the same old bias, I guess. That's what they were talking about today, or uh, on another show. They were talking about the bias and how they're trying to predict trajectory of the teams, and they're not supposed to do that.
No,
It's supposed to be as it is right then. All
yeah,
right.
that's what I feel.
Yeah, I saw that. I gotta say that me personally, I would swap the number 1 and 2, but it's inconsequential. They're both undefeated. I mean, I really can't say anything.
I mean, if you go by rankings and who they play stuff, number three would be number one.
Nah, well, I mean, who really wants the SEC in there anyway? I'm saying.
I mean, I think they put A&M number one. They'll crash. They play South Carolina because they'd be confused on what to do.
Yep, I think so. I think A&M's in a good spot of where they're not hopeful and they're not thinking. They're just playing week to week right now. That's kind of where they need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see the big news about the investigation in the ACC officiating today? Come out this afternoon?
Oh, did not.
Yeah, the head official at the Duke and Clemson game is being investigated for taking a $75,000 bribe.
Wow, and wasn't Clemson paying them this time?
You know
Impressive.
what? The way my luck's run, the way their season is gone, they may have been the one that was paying them and still lost.
He'll be an SEC official next year.
Yeah, y'all's have done pretty poorly too. Ours have been okay this year up until now, but it's been the officiating. And matter of fact, about every game I've watched has been off a little bit this year.
Yeah,
So
been
how you
bad.
feeling about week 11?
Honestly, I just glanced at it a couple minutes ago. There's a few matches there might be tough. I think I'll do pretty good though.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm looking at it for like the first time right now. I got to pull it up over here, and we'll see. I gotta do better than last week. That was last
You
week was
know, you
tough.
know, I'm a numbers person, so one game in particular, I pulled stats up and started looking at it so I can make my pick, educated pick on it.
All right, all right. So let's get it kicked off on for Friday night's game. Northwestern at USC, 9:30 Friday game.
Uh, I'll take the little USC for that one. Northwestern, I was kind of liking Northwestern for a minute there. They lost to Nebraska, and you know, I thought Nebraska was that good. USC should win that game.
Yeah, I would go with USC on that one too. Northwestern's been all over the place this year,
Yeah,
but and USC's been semi consistent. All right, so starting off Saturday. Oh man, we're gonna start it off big, I guess. Indiana at Penn State.
Indiana.
Oh yeah, Indiana by
I'll,
a
Penn State
yard.
might not win another game. They may not win another game.
Well, they can come join us over there in Clemson and watch the bowl games on TV.
Yeah, South Carolina probably as well.
Well, I was hoping y'all were gonna run the grill. We'd make the drinks because we have nothing else better to do.
That's right.
All right, the next game we got coming up is Georgia at Mississippi State. This got
Georgia had a
trap
scare
game
last
written
week.
all over it.
Well, they played Florida and they lost a quarterback that game for a little while. So, but they got to see their backup quarterback. They still won. So I'm going to take Georgia in that one. They know they got a good backup.
Yeah, I'm torn on this one. Like I said, this one's got trap game written all over it. It really does. I'm gonna go Georgia, but I think it's gonna be close. I believe they'll hold Georgia to the. It'll be one of those, who's got the last possession wins the game kind of deals. I believe Georgia will be the one. All right, here's a good one. BYU at Texas Tech.
And the game
The
I
big
told y'all
dog
look
of
at
the
the
Big
stats on
12.
was this one. Now I've said it the whole time. Texas Tech, had them picked to win the Big 12, and this may be a preview of a rematch in the championship game for the Big 12. Number 5 in the country in offense, total offense. They're like top 5 on 2 things in offense and 3 things in defense. So I'm gonna take Texas Tech. The stats wise, so they should win this game.
I'm gonna stick with BYU. I've picked them obviously. Every time I picked them, they've done me right, and I've picked against them, they've done me wrong. So
Well, they're undefeated, so
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go with BYU and the real touchdown Jesus over there in Salt Lake and see if they can get it done.
touchdown,
right.
John Smith.
Absolutely. They're bringing the Magic Hat with them. All right. Number 1, Ohio State at Purdue.
Purdue's awful. I take Ohio State.
Yeah, it hurts my feelings. I got to go Ohio State again, this week. I just can't pick the Boilermakers. Can't do it.
It'll probably be tight. It'll probably be a little tighter than it should be at halftime. Then they'll score all the points in the second half, like they've been doing.
One moment. Having a little lagging issue there. All right. So the next game we got up is the Citadel at Ole Miss.
Lane train on that one. They're going to kill the Citadel.
As much as it would amuse me to see the Citadel upset somebody else, I got to go. I want to stay on my lane train again this week and go Ole Miss.
Yeah.
All right, number 3, Texas A&M at number 22, Missouri.
Now that could be a scary game for A&M. I won't pick A&M to win it, but that's a scary game for them because Missouri will not play down to them.
Yep.
They won't lay down.
So who you taking in that one?
A&M.
Yeah, I'm about to go A&M on that one too. Missouri's been, every time I jump on the Dark Miz train, they upset me. So I'm gonna jump off of it and see if something happens.
Too.
But I'm going to go Texas A&M on that one.
Yeah, I picked them against Vandy and they lost that game. So.
All right, Oregon at Iowa. Number 9, Oregon at number 20, Iowa.
This is my upset. I'm picking Iowa over Oregon. I think the defense will slow them down just enough.
I don't think Iowa's defense can slow Oregon down. I believe the first half it'll be tight. Then they're just going to get tired of chasing those guys. And I believe second half, fourth quarter, Oregon's going to open up a little bit. I'm going to have to go Oregon. Syracuse at Miami.
Syracuse has fallen apart in the last couple of weeks. So.
Yeah.
I want to pick Miami reluctantly. Pick Miami on this one.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking is Syracuse going to be the one that drives the nail in Miami's coffin this week, or is Miami going to pull it off? And Miami's Miami, so it's kind of hard to say. I'm going to go Hurricanes just because. They've lost some games they should have won. I'm a little aggravated with them still, but I'm about to go Hurricanes. All right, this should be a fun one. Auburn at Vanderbilt.
Yes, it should be. I think Vanderbilt wins this one. I think Auburn, now their coach is gone, They just lost Kentucky. They have nothing going for them now at all.
Yep, I believe I'm going Vanderbilt too, and I believe our sweet baby boy Diego is going to make his stake for the Heisman in this game. I believe this is going to be the feather in his cap when he starts showing highlight reels to try to get a Heisman nomination.
Yeah, he's going to be the one trying to himself because anyone else giving it.
All right, number 23, Washington at Wisconsin.
See how they got even Washington even ranked, but whatever. They're playing Wisconsin. I mean, the Badgers, as in BAD, bad.
Yep.
So I'm going Washington Huskies on this one.
Yeah, I might have to go Huskies too. I've picked Wisconsin a few times, and it has 100%. They have disappointed me.
Yeah.
All right, Wake Forest at number 14, Virginia.
That is a game that should be very interesting because Wake Forest has shown they can play way down to somebody and pretty much almost lose to a no FCS school, or they can beat somebody good. Yep. I won't pick Virginia, but that's a game that's dangerous right now. Wake Forest is playing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going Virginia. Virginia has. I'll just be frank with you. Virginia surprised the hell out of me this year. If you would have said Virginia's going 8-1 and be ranked number 14 in the nation at the first year, I would have called you a liar. Probably asked you to go to the ER to get checked out mentally. All right, so California at Louisville.
Louisville.
Oh yeah.
California's tough win, but they'll win it.
Yeah, California's always kind of tough. Yeah, I believe the Cardinals pull that one out. And speaking of our controversy from one of our shorts from last week, LSU with Alabama, and I will apologize to all the LSU fans. I said New Orleans, and I meant to say Baton Rouge, and I thought Baton Rouge, and that is not what came out. So LSU at Alabama.
Alabama. LSU's lost their direction. That team's pretty much done for now. They may have some fight in them, but I don't see it.
Yeah, LSU's their direction's lost. Their culture's kind of a little messed up. They're a little shaky. I'm gonna have to go Alabama on that one. Also, all right. So here comes you know where I'm going with this one. The last of the top 25 games. 7:30, Navy at Notre Dame.
You're gonna pick the damn midshipman, aren't you?
Absolutely. Anchors away. All over Notre Dame. Second largest Air Force in the world.
Go Army, first of all, and I'm picking Notre Dame.
I'm just not gonna do it. I picked Ohio State today. Well, I mean, what more can you want from me? I mean, it's gonna take me 6 weeks to get that taste out of my mouth. It tastes like cold weather, taxes, and I want to move to South Carolina.
And look, man, nothing would make my day more than being wrong in that pick. But I'm not going to pick Navy because they lost in North Texas. So.
All right. And then we got the battle for the bottom over here in the ACC. Florida State at Clemson. It's not the Bowden Bowl. It's the battle for the bottom this year.
Wow.
I think they're showing us on Cartoon Network or something this week.
Yeah, I don't know who to pick on this one. That's pretty bad. And not because, I'm scared who's playing. I don't know which team will show up. I think that last loss was a dagger to Clemson. And it's going way over to this week. So I think FSU wins this one probably 3-2. It's going to be ugly the way it goes, probably.
I got to go Clemson on this one. Just because, and the spread's only 2.5 to Clemson.
Is it in Clemson?
It is in Clemson. It is in the real Death Valley.
If it's in the other one, it'd be 2.5 Florida State. It's pretty much a dead draw.
Looks like y'all have a bye week this week, right?
We do. Yes.
All right. Well, I will take the Gamecocks over the bye.
I don't know. They have a running game. Yeah.
All right. Coastal is playing Georgia State. 1-7 Georgia State. 0-4 in the Sun Belt. Coastal is 5-3 and 4-1.
Yeah, Georgia State, not Southern. Yeah, I'm gonna go Coastal on that one.
Yeah, I got to go shots on that one. Did you happen to catch a glimpse of their Thursday night the week of Halloween game uniforms?
I did not. I think I was working. No, I wasn't working that day, was I? No, I did not. I didn't catch it. Though.
You or anybody get a chance, check out the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Check out their uniforms for the Thursday before Halloween for their game. They darked out the field, and then they had on glow in the dark jerseys and they had the lights off when they come in.
That's pretty nice. Check that out later on.
It was pretty sweet. All right, let's check out the best team in all of the state of South Carolina. See what they got this week.
They did win last week, didn't they? I didn't check.
They did. They did. They beat the snot out of who they played last week.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to be Presbyterian 8-1, 4-1 in the Pioneer, playing Davison 1-8 and 0-5.
I think I picked Pioneers on that one. And not Pioneers. I mean, that's a conference. Jeez, Blue Hose. Go Blue Hose.
Yeah, gotta take the Blue Hose on that one. I believe that's all we really got coming up. Looks like that's about all we got going on this week. I don't really see any more interesting games. I think a lot of people got a bye week this week.
Yeah, it's a pretty busy bye week. Oh,
yeah, that's all I got for this week. You got anything else there, Jason?
Nope. Just wait to see how much the stuff changes next week, as far as the picks go, because they're going to drop somebody eventually.
Yeah, the only other thing I got is I'm looking at you, LSU. You right here. You. I apologize for naming the city wrong, but that's not what I wanted. Bring back Coach O. That's the only man that can save you.
Well, you know,
Arkansas.
Who they want.
Arkansas, your interim coach. He's the guy.
How about Auburn?
Transfer to Alabama. Just do it. Oh, that's right. I said it on purpose. Transfer to Alabama. And Penn State, go somewhere in the southeast. Get out of that cold weather. Enjoy the warm weather. Maybe a beach or a mountain or something. Get out of the snow. All right, guys. Look, this is Armchair All-Stars, and as always, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. And see you next time.
You're going to get murdered by Auburn fans.
It could happen. Bye.